school should be sacred. It should be separate and apart from any sort of social imbalance. You know, you can't affect, you know, where our kids come from or what circumstances they may be dealing with on a personal level. But when they come to school, when they enter into a schoolhouse, that's where everything should be equalized. So no matter who a child is, or what their household is like, or what they have or don't have, when you come into a school environment, everybody's supposed to be given equal access to opportunity. So the whole idea of education opportunity is really based on the American dream.
The American dream is the chance for every person to improve their lot in life.
But based on the numbers, that dream is becoming the stuff of fantasy for millions of children born into poorer families. It's known as the growing opportunity gap.
Harvard professor Robert Putnam explored this issue for his new book, Our Kids, The American Dream in Crisis.
The book tells the stories of lots of rich kids and poor kids all across America, and they're kind of increasingly living in different worlds. You can see two things: the growing income gap, that's the first part of it, and the second part of it is the growing social segregation, that is, rich folks in one part of town and poor folks in a different part of town, but they don't go to the same schools.
Comes to college that the smartest poor kids have a smaller chance of graduating than the richer students with lower scores.
Isn't that unbelievable? Rich, dumb kids have a greater chance of finishing college than really smart, poor kids. That's exactly the contrary to the American dream. Everybody ought to succeed on the basis of their own skills and their own energy, not on the basis of what their mom and dad did.
That no matter where you start at, that if you work hard, if you apply yourself academically, that you should be able to mobilize yourself upward, right? That, you know, your child, my child, that we want them to do better than us, that we want them to have greater opportunities, greater jobs, greater income, limitless, you know, to be able to pursue their wildest dreams. And that's the whole notion, right? That's the whole thing that we hear all the time. The facts of the matter are that's drastically affected by what school your child attends, about what the composition looks like, by what neighborhood it's in, by changing the environment where our kids spend the majority of their day, right, which is at school, and helping to determine which schools they go to, making sure that we create environments that really look like the world. You know, if your child goes to a school where everybody looks like them, that's not how the world looks. Everybody talks like them, everybody thinks like them. You're not preparing them for the world, you're preparing them for their neighborhood.